It's been an incredible week. Here we are, fight week. Has been interesting, has been a bit chaotic, but ultimately we're here, and this is historical right now.
Yeah, exactly. This isn't just another fight week. This is history in the making, and we're lucky enough to be here and watch it live. This is putting African boxing in the global spotlight, and there's so much to look forward to on this card.
Yeah, I mean, it's an intriguing card. So many fighters on there that you can consider prospects trying to make that next step. Our main event, two guys here behind me, Brandon Glanton and Marcus Brown, who do not like each other, but removing that, it's a fight that puts them in position, if they win, to fight for a world title. That's what kind of main event we've got here in Nigeria.
I think as well with that, styles make fights, and I know we say that all the time in boxing, but this really does. We've got an aggressor, somebody who likes to march down his opponents, versus a more technical boxer, and I think that just shows the caliber of fights that we've got on this card. You know, there's plenty of subplots as well that we can look forward to. Dan Aziz fighting in front of his dad live for the first time. We've got Emmanuel Odioze. He's obviously been touted as the next Tyson Fury. We've got Osman as well, who hasn't fought in years and is returning to the ring tonight. So there's plenty to look forward to.
Yeah, Osman Aslam obviously coming out first, unbeaten fighter as well, so it's great to see him in action. I think it's just an incredible card as well, incredible energy. We've got a band just to my left who I know are going to entertain us throughout the night as well. So look, it's a good night of boxing that awaits us. Let's hear from our commentary team for the first time as well. Spencer Oliver there alongside Denzel Bentley. Gents, we're expecting something special here tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Adi and Charlotte. We are looking forward to a great night of boxing. And just like we said earlier, I've got with me on the commentary team my main man, Spencer Oliver, and of course, Denzel Bentley. Is going to be a tag team, and we're going to bring you the best of Nigeria and African boxing. Oliver and Spencer, what are we looking forward to tonight?
Listen, we're looking forward to a huge night of boxing. We go back to June and the successful night that we had out in Ghana and some of the fights that were put on, and we had a little bit of everything, and I'll bring Denzel Bentley in at this point. Denzel, we had rain, we had knockouts, we had upsets, we had fireworks, we had the whole thing in Ghana. It's great to be seeing boxing stay in Africa, and we now move over to Nigeria, and we're expecting a huge night here.
100%, like you said, we had everything. We had rain, we had rain, we had knockouts, we had fights, we had prospects coming through, and we saw some amazing fighters that me and you felt like they could go on to be world champions. But without that, exposure, we wouldn't have seen that, or they may have not got the opportunity to do that, to push on. So I think it was very good that we got to see that, and it's good that it's boxing is staying in Africa and it's moved on to Nigeria. Nigerians love to do it big. Ghana obviously came out big, but on a smaller venue, and was playing it safe, but it oversold, and now Nigeria, they've gone 10 times bigger, and I hope it's a great night tonight.
Yeah, Niran, talk to us a little bit about some of the local talent we've got on. We were down in the gym, myself and Denzel. We went in to see the young kids that are coming through and the inspirations behind all of that, like Lawrence Okoli, who was in the gym with us, David Adelaide. Talk to us a little bit about what boxing in Nigeria is like now.
It's an absolutely phenomenal sport right now. Back in the day, we used to have the likes of Najim Mayagun, the first man to win a medal for Nigeria at any multi-sporting event. He was an Olympic boxer, winning the silver medal there. And then, of course, we've got the likes of Peter Koyegwachi. And since that time, we've had the likes of the man from the South, who's also a very big man there, who was a world heavyweight champion at one time. And now we've got the likes of Anthony Joshua to look up to, even though he's British, but we know he's of Nigerian blood and all the stuff like that. Lawrence Okoli, like you talked about, the Source himself, and of course a host of others. We've got Moses Itoma as well. So these guys are a lot of the ones that the young guys want to look up to. But talking about tonight, we've got quite a lot of very, very talented local boxer. One of them, I don't think we should call him local anymore because you all know him in the UK, Taiwo Agbaje. He's fought a few fights in the UK. I think he's even fought on some of the top promotions right there. And it's got an unbeaten record. He's fighting tonight. He's coming up against the Tanzanian, and we're going to be looking forward to this. There's also the guy, I'm looking forward to this one. It's Dan Aziz, your guy, okay? He's Nigerian blood, obviously, another British guy. He's up against Sulaiman Adeosun, and that promises to be exciting.
A very good evening. Welcome to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena here in Lagos, Nigeria. Nigeria, happy Independence Day celebrations.
That is what I'm talking about. A beautiful evening indeed in Lagos, Nigeria. Way back in 1960, Nigeria got its independence, and today we are celebrating the anniversary, and it's so good to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, Bamura Group Promotions, led by Dr. Ezekiel Adamu, in concert with Emir Khan Promotions, led by the legendary Emir Khan. Proudly brought to you, powered by Bet Niger. Ladies and gentlemen, proudly supported by Amstel Malta, Octera Capital, Wakana, Climax, Elite Box Fitness, Lagos State Sports Commission, Lagos State Government, National Sports Commission. I think they all deserve a round of applause. Thank you very much. All bouts in this event sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, led by Dr. Rafiu Oladipo. Any moment from now, we will be bringing the boxers to make their ring walk for the very first bout of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is complete. Chaos is here. It's chaos in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos in the ring is to be opened by an international lightweight contest. It's going to be 4 rounds of boxing. Let's bring out the boxers to make their ring walk. First off, to fight out of the blue corner, help me make welcome Mufu Yusuf.
Alrighty, the first bout of the night on the way, just like you heard from the ring announcer Ralph Chidozie George, right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos Island, Lagos. And I've still got with me on the commentary team the one and only Spencer Oliver, and of course Denzel Bentley. Spencer, we've got this young lad coming in. Not too impressive when it comes to the results, but let's go back to the ring announcer. We'll come back.
To fight out of the red corner, let me make welcome Osman Aslam.
Oh yes, I'm going to take this to Spencer Osman Aslam, someone you know so well. What you would expect from this man tonight?
Yep, I certainly do know this young man well. He is from Bolton. He's got an impressive record of 14 wins, 0 losses and 6 KOs. Unfortunately, Aslam decided to retire, and this is his first fight back in 4 years. And politics of boxing got in the way, Denzel, and he's put them to the side. I've seen him warming up, seen him in the gym this week. He looks sharp, he looks good, a tremendous prospect.
Yeah, it's good. The politics of boxing can usually deter fighters away from the sport. We all enjoy the fighting. Everyone hates politics. But he's here today. Like you said, Spencer's looking sharp, and I'm hoping to see a great performance.
Okay, there you have it. Osman Aslam, we're looking forward to a big one from Aslam. He's got a fantastic record. He's back from retirement. We'll go back to the ring where Ralph Chidozie George would once again tell us how many rounds and what we're looking forward to.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's introduce the 3 judges calling this bout at the bell. Martins Abdul Wahab, Yetunde Alimi, and Tola Jacobs. The 3rd man in the ring when the bell goes, Tayo Olaifa. And now introducing the fighters, first fighting out of the blue corner, clad in white trunks and blue. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Lagos, Nigeria. He weighs 138.2 pounds. With a career record of 5 fights, 2 wins, 3 losses. One of his wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mufu Yusuf. And his opponent across the ring in red corner, clad in green and white trunks, comes fighting out of Bolton, Lancashire, United Kingdom. He weighs 138.6 pounds with a career record of 14 bouts, winning all 14 bouts. 6 of his wins coming by way of knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, returning to the ring after 5 years absence, give it up for Osman Aslam. Referee Olaifa with his instructions now to the boxers.
Good evening, boxers. I will be the 3rd man during this action. Keep the fight clean at all rounds. Listen to my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Good luck. Touch gloves.
4 rounds of boxing.
Alrighty, there we go. The very first bout of the night. It's chaos starting in the ring right now on the day Nigeria celebrates the 65th independence anniversary, and we here in the commentary box are so excited. Still with me, Spencer Oliver, and of course the magnificent, I love to call him that, maybe he would adopt that in the ring, talking about Denzel Bentley. Let's get into it straight away. It's UK versus Nigeria straight up, and very impressive. Aslam up against a man who's got 5 fights under his belt, talking about Mufu Yusuf.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. It's the first fight in 5 years, as you say, for Aslam. And here will be a little bit of ring rust, and he will be looking to get rid of that straight away as he takes centre of the ring there straight away, getting on that front foot and looking forward to this one, Denzel. This kid really did look like a hot prospect. Disappeared for 4 years, fell out of love with the sport of boxing, but says now he's back.
Yeah, it's good, and he probably needed that time. But 4 years is a long time to get back into the ring, but he looks quite good now. Timing may be a bit off, but as the rounds go on, if he's just that naturally talented and as good as he was before he left, he'll catch it back. And like I said, I'm looking to see him shine tonight, and I'm happy he's back. I'm happy for him. He's back in love with the sport, so yeah, hopefully he does his thing tonight.
Interesting thing, it's 4 rounds. I think it's the best thing for him. You know, you don't want to get him starting with fighting 8 rounds, 10 rounds. Already he's beginning to, you know, enforce himself. We had a feeling that he was going to start a bit slow because he doesn't know his opponent, you know, very well. So he's going to have to like test the waters first. Spence.
Yeah, well, he's found the timing straight away. Landed a good left hook there, and just a right hand straight down the pipe as well. Lovely shot there. Yusuf coming off 2 losses, won his first 3 contests and got stopped, KO'd actually in his last 2, so he's looking to get back to winning ways. But Aslam looks sharp here, Denzel. He's found his range.
He does look sharp here, and he's found that left foot really well. That counter with the left foot, that's the shot he's been finding, and that may be his money shot. That may be the shot that takes out Yusuf if he doesn't clock onto it straight away.
And if you look at the way he's going, it's like he's trying to lure his opponent in and trying to see what he's got, and then of course go on the counter like you said.
Yeah, he's trying to draw a reaction from his opponent, from Yusuf. So Aslam's there, he's throwing these jabs, head and body, and every time Yusuf falls in, Aslam comes with that left hook over the top.
Aslam boxing really well here, found the range with that jab, and he's looking to get in range with that right hand now as well. Just skim the whiskers there of Yusuf, who's looking a little unsteady, may I say, already. He's shipped a couple of big shots in this opening round, and this will be a good start, a confident start from Osman Aslam, and he'll be very, very pleased with himself.
Absolutely. You also have to look at it from Yusuf's angle as well. You know, he's got 3 losses straight away. He started out very, very well with 2 victories, one of them a knockout, and then of course since that time he seemed to have dipped in form, you know, losing his 3 straight fights. This is a very good way for him to now announce himself back on a victorious point. He's up against a very formidable. You don't have 14-0-0 for nothing. You know, this is real big stuff right here. Forget about the fact that he's been out for 4 years. It's going to look rusty, you know, a bit and tired. But then, of course, once he gets into the rhythm, it's going to be very difficult for Yusuf.
Yeah, the appetite seemed to have gone from Aslam, but it certainly looks like it's back now. We heard the 10-second clacker there. Big right hand there from Aslam as well to finish the round. The guys actually felt, Denzel, that the round was over when the 10-second clacker went. Both guys dropped their hand. Could have been dangerous for both guys there.
Yeah, it could be dangerous. You've got to look out for that. I mean, you know, as boxers, there's a 10-second clapper, but in Aslam's case, he's been at the ring for 4 years, so he may not be used to that.
Absolutely, and we were all laughing here when the clap went, and we were like, what was wrong with these guys? What were they waiting? You know, they were supposed to continue. It was just a way of telling them you got 10 seconds to the bell, and you know, let's take a look at the highlights of that first round, and that's that one that rocked Yusuf there. He needs to be very careful. Lunging forward carelessly could cost him real.
Yeah, short left hook there that put Yusuf on that back foot and got a little unsteady just after that. Good opening round there for Osman Aslam. He needed that one. The ring rust has now gone. Let's see if he can build on that. Here we go. Round number 2.
I reckon he's going to come out, you know, all guns blazing in this second one. You know, he needs to really prove that, you know, he's still the man, and it's always going to be a very difficult one for someone who's been out for a while. But his opponent is not actually, you know, asking questions of him as well. It looks like he knows how good. Possibly he checked out, you know, Osman's record, and he's like 14-0. This is some sort of a formidable opponent. But you can look at the way he's flat-footed. He's not moving around as much as you want him to move, and it's going to be like a sitting target for Osman.
Yeah, I mean, Aslam, he still needs to be a little bit careful because Yusuf is boxing to not get knocked out. His last 2 performances, he lost by a KO. So you can see here, he's very upright, his head is back, he's not committing to anything. He's throwing and not committing. As soon as he throws the punch, he wants to lean back out, he's drawing his head away, which is making it difficult for Aslam to find that range now, or find the target. But he's finding it there with the left hook every now and then. The left hook's the money shot. Good uppercut too. But Yusuf's making it difficult for him to want to commit.
Yep, nice comeback again here from Aslam, landing some good shots on the inside and seems to be taking control of this one. The jab is the key weapon for him. He's finding that in range, but here comes Yusuf. He needed that little push there and that little spurt because Aslam just seemed to be taking over.
And Aslam is doing the right things, but Yusuf also beginning, if you notice, is beginning to get some sort of confidence in this bout. And that's because, you know, Aslam is not really going to go all out because he's obviously seen that Yusuf's got some good punches on him as well. So it's always going to be very, very cautious. You don't want to throw everything at somebody you don't even know. It's got a lovely jab again coming from Aslam there, but another big one there. And it just looks like it's going to be a matter of time before Yusuf could actually get, you know, to hit the deck. But whether he has a strong chin or not, that's something we'll have to find out.
Well, Niran, you're right in that one. We will find that out. But Aslam, yep, is in control here, taking his time, showing good patience, and just looking to slowly, systematically break his opponent down. Yusuf, out of his 2 victories, has got one of those by KO, so can probably hit a little bit. So it's all about educated pressure here from Aslam. As he holds centre ring there, we see him feinting, starting to try and be a little bit creative, which is good. Yusuf just trying to get away with a dirty little hook in the inside there, Denzel.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to try all the tricks, isn't he? Both boys got a point to prove, like you said, Aslam coming off a 4-year layoff and Yusuf starting off 2-0 and losing his last 3 back-to-back, so he doesn't want to lose the 4th in a row. But it looks like he is. He's got to draw something out the bag.
Absolutely, because from the first round we saw, it did look like Aslam got that in the bag, and so far so good. There you see them again. That's the same mistake Aslam did earlier. He dropped his hands once with the hand when he had the clap of the finger, and then of course he gave Yusuf, lovely uppercut there. But then of course the bell was gone. Yusuf was beginning to gain some sort of confidence when he was able to put 1 or 2, 3 shots in there, and that's what Aslam needs to be very careful about. You don't want to give your the confidence that you need right now.
Niran, you're spot on with that one. You can't allow someone like Yusuf to get into a rhythm, gain that confidence. He's on home turf here. You know, big-time boxing back in Nigeria is a big, big thing here in Lagos. There's been a real buzz around the city, and you know, Yusuf will want to get a victory on his home turf. So Aslam needs to take control of it, not allow him to grow into it. And more importantly here, Niran, stop dropping his hands on that 10-second clacker, because you drop your hand, you're getting knocked spark out.
Absolutely, it just reminds me of, I think it was Mayweather and one of his opponents the other time when Ortiz, and Ortiz was like trying to say, I was apologizing to him, and the ref said, no, you know what, always protect yourself. That's what you get told. The ref says, drop your glove, drop your hands. He got hit by a sucker punch. End of the story.
Yeah, that's it. The ref says, fuck, that's it. I mean, there's no timeouts in boxing, is there? Unless the ref calls it. I think in this round, Yusuf might put on a little bit more pressure. Maybe he's felt he can take the power of Aslam. We may see a bit more coming back from Yusuf.
Yep, certainly seeing a change in the pattern here. Yusuf now pushing forward on that front foot, but pushing forward like that does put you in a dangerous spot. You are in the punching range, and there's some lovely uppercuts coming in from Aslam here. Yusuf, to his credit, taking them well, but this is good work from both guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Good work from both guys, you know. Aslam, you know, trying to bring all the old arsenal in his skill bag. He's throwing body punches, you know, going to the top as well. And Yusuf trying to, like, you know, become a bit more adventurous. But like you said, he has to do it cautiously. You keep going forward. He's taking quite a few jabs in this round, and it could actually come back to hunt him in the final round as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Educated pressure is key here, and that was a big right hand went in there from Aslam as well. Yusuf taking it well, taking the uppercut well as well. One thing we can guarantee here, Denzel, win, lose or draw, Yusuf definitely can take a shot. He's showing character here. Big left hook as well. Now he is in trouble. Right hand, and he goes down.
What a shot from Aslam. That's the shot he's looking for from the first round. He was catching him with the left hook, but he's been looking for that right hand, and he found it as soon as Yusuf started to commit a bit more. Yusuf thought he walked through power the second round, and then in the third round he put tap on the gas, and that's where, you know, Aslam found his shots.
And it's over. It's actually over. It's been counted out because obviously, you know, we said it earlier, you try to commit yourself to a very talented boxer like this, forget about the fact that he's taking a bit of a time out. You can see that he's got a lot in his arsenal. It was going to the body, it was also going to the head shots as well. And he's been able, what happened to Yusuf was that he got a bit too over-ambitious, you know, and at the end of the day, he paid for it because he dropped his guards while trying to hit Aslam, and Aslam capitalized on that straight.
Yeah, I think what happened there was Yusuf grew in confidence, and here we see some of the action in that third round. That was the key shot through the contest for Aslam. That uppercut, he was seeing that all the time. Yusuf going back in a straight line, and that straight right hand through the middle done the damage, and we can see that lovely shot landed straight on the button, and Yusuf was never gonna beat the count there. And the ring rust, the 4 years absence out of the ring is all behind him now. Osman Aslam moves to 15-0 with 7 KOs. He's back, and he'll be very, very pleased. Amir Khan obviously in the ring with him as well. This is an Amir Khan a promotion in association with Easy Promotions.
That's talking about Balmoral Group Promotions right here in Lagos, Nigeria. And of course, magnificent venue as well. We have to talk about that. The fans are coming in already. And then of course, you heard from Adi earlier on, talking about the fact that the celebrities, you know, and the entertainers are going to come in later on, you know, towards the, you know, tail end. But let's go straight to the ring announcer, Ralph Chidozie George, to give us the official verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout scheduled for 4 rounds ended at exactly 1 minute and 29 seconds of round number 3. For your winner, by knockout, Osman Aslam.
And there you have the official result there. The first bout of the night on the way already. It's gone there. And you can see that, of course, that's definitely one of his idols. Talking about Osman Aslam and Amir Khan in the ring, one of his boys there. I wouldn't be surprised if Amir Khan is one of those who actually, you know, priced him out of retirement as well.
Absolutely. Listen, Amir Khan, you know, he wanted to give something back to the sport, and he's doing that right now, and he's chose Africa as the place to do it. In June, putting a successful show in Accra, Ghana. Now we're in Lagos, Nigeria. First bout underway. What a contest it was. Osman Aslam is back in a brilliant performance.
What an incredible performance.
And,
It's been 5 years out of the ring. How much does it mean to you to win in that capacity tonight and on such a historic card?
Do you know what, it means a lot to me, alhamdulillah. I want to first of all thank Allah for the win, all my team, especially Amir Khan for putting me on the show. He didn't give up on me. He actually called me, he said, look, why are you not fighting? I said, there's so much going on. He said, no, you're going to get back in the ring. He got me up. I want to thank Elite Boxing Gym, Alex Matvienko, Fogge, all the team back at Elite, Gaz. I want to give a shout out to Harry as well. He's done so much for us. My friend Rizzy. Let's not forget my sponsors, Shaman Group, Brother Jav, and Cass, Atlas Buildings. Thank you very much to everyone. Especially, let's not forget all of Nigeria. Thank you to Nigeria. It's been amazing. Also want to thank Izzy, Balmoral Promotions, everyone. This is amazing. And lastly, to DAZN. Thank you very much, guys. It's been amazing.
Look, you had a lot of success, particularly in the first round. A lot of left hooks were landing. You had him hurt. How important was it for you to stay patient and not rush your work?
Well, that's all we work on in the gym with Alex. Alex just says, patience, patience, calm, relax, relax, because you can work everything. At the beginning, I got a bit excited, you know. I've got my childhood hero here, Amir Khan, with me, so I was a bit like, oh yeah. And got all the brothers here as well. But I stayed relaxed, stayed patient, very important. He's strong, you know. He was actually strong. So I had to counter, relax, and that's what we worked on, and that's what we pulled off.
Look, it was a brilliant performance, and we're all delighted to see you back in the ring. What's next for you? What does the future look like?
Well, Amir's got another show in December in Nigeria. I think he has, and he said I'm on that as well. So we'll do a 6 or 8. You know, that's the first one back. Got all the ring row stuff now. So we're definitely back for everyone, everybody. And I'm here now. I'm here to make an entrance and make a stamp. Osman Aslam is back, baby. Let's have it.
Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Oh yes, we're back at the commentary, and of course, brilliant stuff there. You heard it from Osman Aslam there. Good to be back, and of course, he also thanked the Nigerian fans who actually gave him a whole lot of support, even though he was fighting against a Nigerian right there.